Buddy, this is Masterclass Gaming, and today we will be making the world's most overcomplicated piston door. If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We have a lot to do for this, so let's move on to it, and let's get going now. So, for starters, we obviously need the piston door as a final signal. So we'll get ourselves a sticky piston. We'll get ourselves oak planks, just a classic starter block. Then we'll obviously need a redstone and redstone torch. And we can't forget the, not pressure plate. We'll use a button. Now, starting off, we'll place the sticky piston like that. Have the redstone torch under the block, and then place a piece of redstone dust on top of it as usual. Place the 2 blocks by the sticky piston. Grab the button. And then you can connect it to the redstone. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be a final signal, so we can't just have it open at the start, can we? We can't. Let's destroy that piece of redstone, and we'll have the final signal on the other side so we don't forget. Now, that's pretty much it. So, now we just need some other small details, small and pointless details that we can just add to make it look cool. So, we'll add some sand with some pistons at different ticks, at specific ticks, 1 tick away from each other. So it looks pretty cool, if I have to say so myself. It has no purpose, and that's why I do enjoy it. So that's something you can show to your friends. A sand wave on a budget. So that's actually really good. You can see it works. And moving on, I was thinking we could do some sort of minecart tower. So we'll need ourselves the rails. We'll need some powered rails, some minecarts. We'll need a detector rail, and you can't forget a classic rail. I'll get that later. So you can see, peer through a block can power a powered rail. And now we're going to get the rail, the regular rail, to replace a button. So we're going to just keep going like that and have the powered rail to stop it. But if this is going to be a minecart tower, we obviously need a detector, then power. No, we can't have that. Then the detector rail will just power the powered rail, and we can't do that, can we? So this is going to work. And we'll need more power than just 1 powered rail, so let's get 2. Why not? So, moving on, we'll have some oak planks. Just keep going up. Actually, you can just do with any block you want, but I like oak planks. It's a classic. So, as usual, oh wait, not that. The repeater, which leads to a block, which then leads to said power rail. So that done, another repeater. So we have the detector rail, then with the rail, and then the power rail. And that's kind of pretty much it. Once you do the minecart, you will see that when you press the button, you notice that that minecart will go, and then the top one will go. So that's actually pretty cool all in all, and I will see you later after the minecart tower is finished. After the minecart tower, I have created this simple contraption. I'll explain to you how it works. When the minecart reaches this detector rail, which will be the end of the whole tower, this piston, because it's on a redstone torch, when redstone goes through the back, the piston will be off. And these anvils will fall down and activate this pressure plate. Then, with that pressure plate activated, this minecart will travel up and will go somewhere around through here, and then I'll add something else here. But the thing is, it can't actually travel because the rails aren't there. But the good news is, at the top of the anvil, there's an observer that can detect when the anvil is going down to hit the pressure plate. And that activates this redstone block, which satisfyingly drops down all the concrete powder, making a perfect arrangement for the minecart to go. And just in time, these sticky pistons, will push in the powered rails while the concrete blocks are there, and it will travel right through. If you don't really understand what I said, I'll just give you a little run through. So the redstone torch will be off. This will happen. So that's pretty much it. Pretty cool, huh? It is the best thing that I have ever made, I think, and it is still a really awesome contraption. If you want to use this design yourself, you can. Use a little bit of the redstone. You can see there are two repeaters on 4 ticks, and then one row of other repeaters just on 1 tick. These power rails, they're just to hold the sand up because I didn't have the blocks in my inventory. And it'll just keep going up. You can just view all the redstone, have a nice good view, and I hope you enjoy it. So if we move on, I will just make this little track. Oh wait, I did have the oak wood planks. Okay, just use a block that's not affected by gravity to do this one. Okay, who knew? So moving on, we will have something very awesome here. So the track, I was thinking it could keep going, and maybe there could be some sort of villager in it. I could drop some kind of villager in it, and then maybe when the villager is in it, the minecart will come to a full stop from some unpowered powered rails, and then I could summon some zombies here. I could have some kind of door that would let them open up, and as they try to go to the villager, they'll just activate a pressure plate that lets the villager keep going. So that seems like a pretty solid idea. Hello everybody, as you may notice, I have added a lot of new things to this piston door. So let's talk about the zombie villager thing. So when this detector rail gets activated by a minecart, it will spawn a villager right over here, and because the minecart is coming out, the villager will go in the minecart and will stop in its tracks at what I think is around either this block or this block. While that happens, this door for all the zombies to come out gets open for a second, and the zombies can come out and try to go for the villager. While trying to go for them, they'll most likely activate these pressure plates, and if you're wondering why they still can't get out, it's because I have put barrier blocks everywhere so everybody here can get a good view. So, when the zombies step on said pressure plate, these pistons will pull back the rails, taking the minecart with villager in it, and will most likely move on to the final minecart section of the day. So when these detector rails get activated, they'll stay activated because there's not enough speed for them to bounce back. And this circuit will keep going until the wooden button is pressed. When this wooden button is pressed, yes, it will just do a bunch of redstone blocks with pistons saying subscribe, which you should probably do right now at the moment. And then this last section, imagine this is all covered with tons of concrete powder, and when it all falls down, you'll just see something beautiful, an egg. And that's pretty much it for now. It will keep going, and I'm pretty much laughing at all this because this entire thing, just a bunch of precise movements and cool mechanics, just for something that can be done easily in less than a minute. It's kind of funny actually. So I will see you back when I add more cool and awesome stuff. Now just made a few minor changes and a couple of extra additions. Allow me to explain all of them. So first off, I have quickly just changed the design pattern of the concrete powder that will be revealing the egg. It's a small change, and It is not that necessary to say, but I like saying it, so. Then I just create this little clock circuit, so these pistons can push the sand one by one until one of them reaches this observer, which will get this piston to activate a redstone block, giving our pig, I'm calling him Greg and you can't change my mind. So Greg, he'll keep going and he'll keep activating all these other fly machines in one giant chain reaction, where in the end it will finally activate the piston door. To be honest, just for fun, I'm just gonna add like just a little chest. And then I'll make that part obsidian. And I'll put something in the chest later, okay? And the next thing I want to let you know is that I have experienced some problems with the zombie thing. So first off, the thing is that the zombie cannot, apologies, not the zombie, the villager. Like when it gets stopped in its tracks, even after the zombie activates the pressure plate, the villager is still dead in its tracks. So what I've done is made sure that I added another minecart after the zombie villager pressed it. So while the tracks are powered on, the minecart will get dispensed, push the villager in the right direction. And once the villager goes there, this dispenser will go ahead and fire a bunch of arrows, activating the subscribe, and so on. So, I'll see you later at the activation of the entire control.
Well, this is it. The moment everybody has been waiting for. The activation of the world's most overly complicated piston door. This is really satisfying, and I don't want to bother anyone that enjoys this when it happens. So what I'm going to do is just have no commentary. So in 3, 2, 1, go! Amazing. Now we get to see what is inside the mystery chest. And the suspense. And eggs. Named I Am an Egg. That's exactly what I did. Hopefully we can get a chicken first try. Maybe second try. Yes, second try. Let's go. No, not the chest. Now we'll get an anvil and we'll have the... And just so you know, we already had name tags pre-named Dave in case I had a chicken. Or managed to get a chicken from an egg. And we are going to name him Dave. Oh wait, Dave. Dave, where are you going? Oh, I'll need some seeds so he stays here.
Well, it looks like this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, or else Dave will be in your room at 3 a.m. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything that I post. That's it for me, and I hope you enjoyed the video.